Hi, Simon. Trying to tackle just one of the topics on this agenda is a huge undertaking. So tell us, what will be the priorities at this conference?
Well, they come under several headings, Andrea, which you've alluded to. I think probably at the top of the agenda, sadly, still will be security and security reform. There have been recent agreements internally about the creation of a proper Somali army rather than the rag-bag collection of militias that we still have at the moment. That's considered to be a very high priority because the battle against Al-Shabab continues. There were suicide car bombs in Mogadishu as recently as last week. There is a spike in the campaign against Al-Shabab. And the security for the last few years, of course, in Somalia has been underwritten by the African Union, but they don't want to stay there forever. So urgent reform of security, trying to get the Somalis to do their own thing with the creation of a unified army. Political development, we've just had some elections. We have a new president, Mohamed Farmajo, who is here sitting alongside Theresa May in the building behind me. It needs shoring up. We were meant to, by now, have had a one-person, one-vote system for last summer's elections. The security situation didn't allow it. We want to move towards that. They're going to try and prioritise the consolidation of the democratic gains made so far. And, of course, economics, how to fund all this stuff. There's lots of things the Somali government still doesn't do, like collect taxes effectively. So there's a huge shortfall there. And, as if that wasn't enough, Andrea, the looming prospect of another horrific drought and famine. Back in 2011, before this political and development process started, 260,000 Somalis were killed by drought and famine. It's back again. People are desperate. It should not claim as many lives this time.
And Simon, tell us, how keen are foreign governments and other potential donors to invest in Somalia at this point, given the current instability and a rather untested new government?
Well, I think there is still goodwill in the international community, certainly from Somalia's regional partners. The Kenyans are here, other people who have a particular impact on the region and have suffered the consequences of the instability in Somalia. They're keen to make sure that the progress that has been made, which is by no means complete, doesn't get done away with. There is this sense that if Somalia is abandoned now, all the good work of the last few years may be undone. The Turkish Prime Minister is here. He's going to speak soon. An example of a country that has invested millions in Somalia recently, rebuilding the airport and the port. We will be interested to hear what he has to say. But I think it is generally, yes, it's a difficult place to invest our resources. But if we don't, the clock could be turned back to what it was in 2011, where you will remember Somalia was absolutely ticking all the boxes of failed state status, and no one wants to go back to that.
Okay. Simon, we'll leave it there for now. We'll be checking in with you throughout the day as more comes out of this very important conference in London.